back to Vegas Views. I'm Nicole Vegas, and with me today I have Jeff Richards. Wait, Jeff, where'd you go? I don't see him anywhere. Jeff, what the? Oh my gosh! The heck, Jeff?
Sorry,
what are you doing?
I just came from another dimension.
You sure did. I couldn't find you in this green screen stuff. What the heck's going on?
I'm here. I just thought I'd pop my head in and say
oh my gosh,
hi.
I don't see you.
I like when you.
I know this is the delayed thing. It's like I'm like, oh my God.
That's the thing,
You're
you know.
killing it. I just want to, So Jeff Richards is multi-talented here. We have it delayed on the TV right now, so it looks really crazy. Is this fun?
This feels right.
This feels right.
Yeah, this feels like we're doing it right.
It's so different. Oh my goodness. But this is how
I've lost a little weight.
He did. I mean, he almost disappeared on us. I'm gonna have to go feed him after this. This is So Jeff,
yes.
Can we call you the Jeff Richards, the floating head?
I rather you did.
Yeah,
but
this is great.
Not forever. Just
this
for
is
now.
this is So I've known Jeff. I got to work with him on multiple sets, on feature films. The first time I got to meet him was on Mistletoe Massacre.
Yeah.
Where you can share a little bit about who you were
Well,
on that?
It hasn't come out yet.
It hasn't come out yet, but
It's going to be out in probably a year or two. It's going to be out soon.
Within it, yeah, it'll be. Yeah, it's happening more than
we think.
More than we think on this. But he was funny, and then I got to he starred actually in Pay to Die. I got to work with Jeff Richards on Pay to Die. He starred in that role. He did fantastic. I can't give away too much because NDAs and all that stuff. And then I got to find out that he is also going to be in Desert Fiends.
Yep.
Amazing. Desert Fiends.
Thank you. Thanks to you.
Oh, Sean C. Phillips.
Yep.
Desert Fiends. We're also going to be having Social Media Shows Network. Mira Perez are there through Spotify. She'll be there giving interviews, which will be great because then you can help market.
Yeah.
It's really amazing. Now, I did get to pick you up somewhere. Could I give out where I picked you up?
Well, I mean, I'd rather...
Is that where the show is?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The show that you're doing here in Vegas? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, you can say where I'm going.
The show. I'm like, I'm not really going to touch anybody. He's actually naked. That's why. We had to cover him up. He came in here naked. I was like, Jeff, please, where's your clothes? I don't know what's going on. Maybe Vegas is rubbing off on him.
Look at the monitor. What the
I
hell?
know. It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy. There you are. That's how it works, Jeff. So there's a show you're performing this whole week. Can you give a shout out?
Yeah, I'll be at the Comedy Cellar in the Rio Hotel and Casino. And it's a fun show. Mark Cohen hosting, and Trix and Monique, and those are the performers. It's a lot of fun. It's a great hotel, great club. Should I look at that one?
Yeah, you should look at that one. And so, Jeff, how can people reach you?
You can reach me at 323-371-14. That's all I'm going to give you. No, The Jeff Richards on Instagram, and Jeff Richards Show on YouTube.
Yeah, oh gosh. And then, you were correcting
Have we started yet?
We did start. We are started. This is it. We're rocking it.
Oh, we're going ahead?
We are in.
Look
this
at
is
that.
you. This is you. Well, this is part of you. Well, this is your head anyway. This is your head. This is you. You like... the floating arm. You start talking like this, and there's no other body. Slowly come back to the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wanna unravel? He does have clothes on. See, look it. He has clothes on. It's a delay right now, though. Remember I told you about the delay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the delay. So yeah, you're at the Rio. You have a show. You come back a lot because you have another show coming up then in April.
Yeah, April 1st and 2nd with Patrick Warburton. It's geez, I don't even remember where it is, but
I'll send it. I'll send the links and
Yeah.
I'll connect because I want people here to be able to come see you and support you because you're very talented.
Thank you.
And it's not just talented with being a comedian and an impressionist. See, I said it right now. I know. I was like impersonist. He's like,
you're like
impressionist, Nicole. I don't know what's going on.
Impersonist.
Yes, because you have a talk show too, a podcast.
Yeah, it's a deepfake podcast. It's I interview people and doing an impression, and then they put a deepfake on my face.
Yeah,
and,
it's great.
So yeah.
So if I went here, can I get up for a second? Is that weird if I just do this? and be like, "There's nothing here." Like I'm just holding his head. I'm just holding his head like this. It's gonna be a delay. Oh my goodness!
It's just
fun,
fun.
Maria. See, Maria? Look at that, Maria. You gotta hide it. You gotta hide that a little bit. There we go. Just like that. It is fun. I'm glad that you took the time to be here on Vegas Views, and that also we can collaborate together coming up on Desert Beans.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
I guess you hear it first here in Vegas Views. A lot of firsts here. I know a lot of people didn't know yet because I haven't announced that we cast you.
Yeah, you told me on the ride over.
I know, yeah, but now everybody else knows.
Well, I was in the mix for a while.
It was in the mix, but it's worked out.
Yeah.
Because you never know. I mean, there's so much talent. So we just added another talent.
Right.
Thank you
Tom
for being
Arnold's
part of it.
in it.
Tom Arnold, Bai Ling,
Yep.
Spencer Bryson.
Mm-hmm.
Bryson, am I saying these right?
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, no, he's not in it. We can't afford that. We can't. I think
Not the
he's strictly
same
sad.
Robert De Niro.
Not the same, but it could be you.
It's from Akron, Ohio, Robert De Niro.
Do you do that in
What's that?
Russian? Do you do Robert De Niro? What do you do?
That's about all I do.
That's how you do it? But you do, I know you talked about, I saw that Dustin Hoffman one. Did I say that?
Hoffman. You know who Dustin Hoffman is, don't you?
Yeah, a little bit. Dustin. I said Dustin. Did I say David?
He talks like this. It's like, it was a long hallway. Tried to open the door. The door wouldn't open. I tried to open the door. I couldn't get the door open. Yeah.
Like I said, it's so much you brought me in that I didn't even see you anymore. That is scary because like I was telling you, it's like a hypnotist for me. You messed with my brain
Yeah,
so
never
much.
heard anyone describe it like that.
Yeah, the way you take in somebody else's persona is so, it's like a hypnotist. Like you mess with my brain. That's why I was like, when I saw you the first time, like this. Because I didn't see Jeff Richards anymore. And that like blows my mind that you're so good and so captivating. That, it blows
Thank
my
you.
mind though. It's really weird. I know you're into your moment, but my face is like, oh my goodness. It's just so uncanny that you were able to pull, especially me, into believing that you are now this person. That's really...
It's a mind whatever. Mind
really
F.
good.
Yeah.
How did you start with that? How did you know you were gifted like that? How did you know?
I didn't know. I mean, I guess, I don't know, until I was in high school, but when I was early on, I would impersonate, like, my uncle. I'd make fun of my uncle, kind of, when I was, like, 3.
Oh, that's
4.
so young.
Yeah, and then I would impersonate, like, teachers and students and then eventually celebrities and things like that. But
You're really good at it. I saw
Thanks.
it on your page, and I mean, I think, what's it, that Hannibal Lecter or something like that?
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
Hannibal Lecter that you do really good, and that freaks me out because that's such a creepy role. And the way you talk and stuff like that, I mean, you just pull people right in. So that's why I think you'll do great in the acting business. I think you're going to get a lot of people pulling you in because you're so talented. You already have all this talent, and you're just now putting it in front of the big screen.
Thank you. I hope so,
Yeah,
yeah.
because you do it in front of big audiences. Might as well do it for globally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be really cool.
Yeah.
I know, I'm excited.
Yeah.
You're like, where are we going next? What are we doing next? And so it's good to be able to reinvent yourself over and over again. And that's what you do. And then you also pull in other talents and make it your own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I like about the podcast is, it's a chance to just play because we don't edit the show. It's just like a straight shot.
Just like this.
Yeah, kind of like this. Although this is going to keep going for a couple days. I'm not leaving.
You're not leaving?
Not leaving,
Oh,
no.
I'm prepared for it.
I put this on just because I was cold.
We were cold in here. Usually it's really hot. You're lucky. Usually I'm like wringing out my clothes in between breaks. I'm like, Maria, I'm going to die. It's like a sauna in here. Like, seriously, I'm like this. Minimal movement because it's too warm. So you're
Minimal
lucky.
movement. That's a good name for a
Minimal movement.
physical exercise type of routine. Minimal movement. I think people would go for that.
They would. It might be the
I
best.
don't want to do that. I don't want to. It's just too much effort. No, it's minimal movement.
It's minimal movement.
Just go like this.
That's good.
Just a
And not
little like
even.
this. A
Maybe
little
that's
like
even
this,
too
or
much.
like
Maybe
this.
that's even too
It
much
might
movement.
be too much. Maybe you
Maybe-
break it up into 2 days.
Maybe just blink. Blink 1 for yes and 2 for no, and that's
Yeah,
minimal
it's the,
movement there. Yeah. That's how we're going to communicate. We won't be able to see the
It's a
blinking.
Stephen Hawking workout. You just kind of.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. I'm trying to think. There's so much going on. I'm glad that Chauncey Phillips was able to bring it here instead of Burbank,
It's going to be a
California.
great show. We're going to have to do this. We have 2 more things we have to shoot. I don't know how much more light we're going to be able to have. We're going to be able to get this thing in probably about 2 days. And I don't know where the craft services is. Are we going to be able to have craft services?
That's Chauncey Phillips. He did it. Hope you like that one, Sean. He does. He's like,
It's
and
a great shot. I really want to get this crane shot because if we can get it in like an hour, then we can break for lunch. We can come back and we can do the seminar scene, and then that would be great.
yeah, that's what he does. He's like, I can't do that, but yeah, that shot. It's gonna be funny because now I'm gonna pay more attention when he's doing it
Yeah.
because you picked up on it, and then you're able to do it. Not impersonate. What is that? The impression.
Impression.
The impression.
Yeah.
You did really well with that. That was funny.
Thank you.
I hope Sean's enjoying it. I'll have to tag him in this and then share it with everybody.
Sean's a great guy. I love
He
Sean.
is. He is. He's so much fun, and yeah. I mean, the script I have to send to you. Obviously, I have to send to him so he knows what's going on, the scenes and everything. So with Sean though, he's very it's going to be like very bloody.
He's
Good.
passionate. He's passionate, and he has
Like
a
80s?
childlike vibe. You know, like
I really want to do this. I want to go to the bookstore. I want to be able to get some books. I want to get some comic books. I think it's a really great idea, a really great role for you, and I think you could do it. I think it would be amazing if you could do it. If you could just wear the, I think the red shirt looks good, but you could do the orange shirt. Maybe do the orange shirt in the first scene, and then do the red shirt in the other scene.
That is Sean. Oh my, that is Sean. I mean, you nailed it. It was hilarious.
Really?
I hope I can just play that back over and over.
I really wish you did. I mean, this is just, it's hard to get the editor. I mean, because we're not going to be able to rent the place out for 2 hours. We're going to be able to get it for 1 hour, so we're going to have to cut some of these scenes.
Oh my goodness. I know also we got to talk to our buddy Mac.
Hey Jeff, I don't know. We're gonna. How you doing, man? Where are you staying at? Let's put you in a better hotel.
That is him too. He was like even on the phone like, is this real? Is this a prank?
Are you screwing with me, Jeff?
You screwing with me? Is that really? Are you like he probably thought you were doing me.
Thought I was doing you.
Yeah. I don't think you do me yet. You don't
I
know me
don't,
enough.
no.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to change it up a bit. I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel with that yet. I don't know how I'd feel. Yeah, but let's like put that on the back burner.
The only I can't. It's hard for me to do women impressions sometimes, but I can do Jodie Foster from Silence of the Lambs.
You can? What is it?
Yes, doctor. Yes, doctor. Give me his name, doctor.
No. You know.
Yeah,
And then
that's good.
I crank call delis as Hannibal Lecter, you know?
You did.
Tell me about your tuna fish salad sandwich. How much mayonnaise do you use? Don't lie or I'll know.
Oh yeah, that's so great. So you do that. I told you, Maria, talented. He has his show going on right now at the Rio. So
At the Comedy Cellar.
at the
Same owners as the Comedy Cellar in New York.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna have to. There's still tickets on sale and stuff like that too, right?
Yeah.
It's not sold out because I'd be like, I'll sit on the step. Let me just watch you.
Oh,
Let me
me
just
too.
see how you're doing. No. I pay my own way. No perks. But thank you so much, Jeff. I know you already were so kind to the lady earlier today at Starbucks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we kind of cramped ourselves. Like, if you separate that, I don't know. Do you want to join our table? Like, hey, come on, pull up a seat. But that was really cool because then you're able to bring people in that normally wouldn't be able to go to the show. So that was really kind of you to exchange information. And, she is a pharmacist.
She is?
Yeah, she is.
Oh, good to know.
I know. That's what I
Good to
found out. That's what I found out. I was like, oh, so you're really good at math because you have to be. I'm not good at math. I'd probably overdose people. I'm like, oh, you said 1 milligram. I thought it was like 10.
Oh, I
don't
know.
Oh, so sorry. Not happening. I just know where I'm not good at. There's like a big list, and good. I'm fine. I like talking. Notice that I talk a lot, huh? I talk to everybody, don't I? I'm like, hey, how's it going? Hi.
No, but
hi.
that's great. I think more people should do that.
But then what would I do?
What would you do?
Yeah, if everyone else is talking like me and just talking to everybody, then
It would be overload?
it would be an overload. I think it would be an overload. People's ears would be falling off. Everybody would be over talking to
It's
each
a
other.
yin and yang. It's a yin and yang.
Yeah. I mean, so I have to balance that out. So when people are very quiet. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, are we out of time? We're not out of time yet. I'm like, I hear tapping. Yeah, you like that, Maria? So, Jeff, now that people know that you're also into acting, what is your IMBD page?
Jeff Richards.
Jeff Richards. Everything's pretty much Jeff Richards. You don't have any other platforms that people need to know?
No, I don't think so. It's very strange.
It's going to be very strange. This interview is going to be one to remember.
It's gonna be one for the books.
It's definitely going to be one for the books. I'm like,
So,
we
yeah.
had the floating head. Maybe he'll come back, and that's what it'll have to be like, the floating head. Oh, I do see the chair, though, coming out. Let me fix that. Let me fix that a little bit. We don't want to give away all the secrets here. No secrets given away here. So now what is your passion though mostly? Is it now being a comedian, having your show where you do impressions, or now is you're acting your suit?
It's whatever comes up,
Oh,
you
it's
know?
whatever
I think
comes
I'm
up.
always doing my podcast, one every 2
It's
weeks.
very entertaining too. Very entertaining. You are so entertaining that I probably could watch you all day in a creepy way, probably, because I'll be like, you never know what's going to come out of your mouth, how you're going to be. You're very entertaining, and that's, I think, what sells. And you're very personable. You're very helpful.
Thank you.
And you have very good energy. So that part, I mean, the sky's the limit then.
Yeah, you just have to wake up and do it. That's
Go
the
roll
hard
out of that
part.
bed.
Get out of bed.
Or get somebody to roll you out of that bed, like, let's go. I can't whistle. Can you whistle? Well, at least see somebody. I almost passed out trying to whistle.
Can you snap your fingers?
I can't do that. Can you?
I can. I don't have fingers.
You do. No, you don't. You don't have any fingers. But yeah, I feel I'm so glad that you let me know that you're in town, and then you're coming back in town because that's when the set's going to be. So
Right.
you're going to be busy working on the shows,
Right?
and then you're going to be busy working on a set.
Oh, it's at the Jimmy Kimmel Club.
The Jimmy,
By the way.
the other one.
The War Barn.
April?
Yeah. And it's a cool show. Like, we read letters as impressions. Like, read with impressions. So, Jimmy Fallon reading something or whatever ones I do.
So
yeah.
you do Jimmy Fallon?
That's the coolest thing in the world. Man. How you doing, man? That's amazing, you know? That's amazing. It's so amazing, you know?
I love it.
So cool, you know? You know, having fun is cool, you know? I can't believe it, you know? I can't believe it. How you doing, man?
Oh yeah, that's amazing. I can't. Yeah, it just like I said, I could watch you all day.
Well, you can.
I know. I could though. I could follow you around if I wasn't being a producer on this desert pizza.
And a million other things. And
I'd have a zillion other things. I could actually have fun and just enjoy knowing you and seeing how you interact with people. So I definitely want to be at your shows. I want to see how you interact. I want to see how the crowd feeds off of you. And as we discussed that time, we can get a recorder just in case no one is clapping. At least you'll have
Right.
one.
I like that idea.
Yeah, I did. We don't want to share that.
You don't get a laugh and you just hit the record. Yeah, I like that.
I mean, so if I dabble into that, I'm going to have my backup, my recording audience, like, oh, see, the audience back here is clapping for me. People suck in front of me. People suck. No, because you have to be prepared just in case.
You can, but even if you're prepared, you still have to think on your feet. Because
Yeah,
there's all kinds. Somebody will yell out right before you're going to do the punchline, or so they'll be walking in as you're doing something, or
you just have to roll with it. You just have to adapt to it, and you're
Yeah.
really good with that. Because I did see your performance. I was there on the other side of Paid to Die.
Right.
I mean, you were really, the range from your acting ability is really phenomenal. But I can't give too much away. You will have to stay tuned and connect with Jeff Richards with everything that he does, especially follow him on his IMDb page. They gotta see who you are. They gotta know there's so many people to connect to. It's like daily people, I'm sure, are fans of yours now, constantly adding and doing and wanting to know what you're doing next. You got a lot of things coming up. I mean, so people are always going to be like, what are you doing next? Like, next like this month or next this whole year? Because that's like a long list. Like, what do you do? I mean, you have to keep up with the fan base.
Yeah. It's, go out and do stand-up shows, and then always do the podcast, and then voiceover stuff when it comes up, and just stay busy. And
be in front of the camera now
Yeah.
as an actor. Because
Mhm.
that's
Yeah,
very
that's it,
demanding.
yeah.
I mean, you had so much dialogue and lines and your backstory of your character and then your range. I mean, you had a lot of emotions and your scenes that
With
you
the
had.
Bailing scene. Remember?
Yeah, so the Bailing.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I was like, oh, that was a.
They didn't tell me she was going to do that on purpose, right?
See, that's improv. You had to do improv too. See, because you're quick to think with your
I'm
feet.
like, what is she doing? And,
Yeah.
and then
She'll be on this.
That's Bai Ling. That's just how she is. Just let her do her thing.
And then I'm like, okay, I
And
guess.
then you did your thing though, but then you also matched. You weren't letting somebody
Yeah.
just take everything over. You also put your presence in there and your acting ability, and you matched it. If not you overdid it then.
Right.
Yeah, because you are the main character. You're the star of the show. You are that star of Paid to Die. So yeah, I mean, you get outside the star, you are it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited for when that comes out because it's going to be wild. I mean,
I think they'll put it together okay, right?
they should be putting. I can't accommodate for other people, but they should be able to put it together very well.
Right.
Especially with all the talent that was on there. Do you know Biling's also going to be on Desert Fiends?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah,
Cool.
you don't want to be the concert singer with her? I don't think, I don't know. Like I said, when you talk to Sean, it's just there's so much cast out here. I think we have like 150 people we cast altogether.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Wow.
I mean, I didn't know that other end of it. I was like, you know what? I think if we just being in front of the camera is the easiest, and then the crew side's a lot of work. I mean, they're there before everybody, and they leave after all of the cast is out. The crew is still picking up, doing everything. They keep going.
It's amazing.
So that I do. I give them so much credit. Like just fueling like a machine. Though everybody has to do their part, or things don't work out. And there's always going to be hiccups on us. There's always hiccups on some set. I can't wait to see what's in store for us on Desert Fiends. I'm like, what's happening? My brain's already mush. I don't know how to
Well, you
react
got the
to
rain,
it.
right? You got the rain.
Oh, it could be rain. Who knows what the
Yeah.
weather's gonna be like? It could be like 80-mile-per-hour winds, and the show must go on. The show must go.
The show has to go
It
on.
has to go on. It's one of those.
Well, that's what's great about Sean too. He just knows how to tweak things and
Keep it going.
delete things and add things. I mean, how many scenes were? I don't know how many, but
You were in a lot.
A
I mean, the
couple.
whole thing. They constantly maneuvered it to match what was going on with the other talent that was on there that you're working with. So it's just molding it into like the artists do. Artists mold things. They put things together. You see little pieces, and all of a sudden it comes together. And I'm excited because I know for the Desert Fiends one, I am doing a red carpet event with Maria Preza from Social Media Shows Network. Like how I put that in there. Check her out on Spotify.
which camera did you go to?
Well, I went to the main one here.
Okay.
This is yours when you talk, though. He's
See, I didn't know that. There's no light on it.
there's no light on. I can't see anything. I don't even know anymore. I know that I talk with my hands a lot. I'm noticing that when I'm seeing the TV.
You're doing it right now.
I know. I talk with my hands too much. I'm going to have to hold it like this. People are like, what's she doing? Why is she rocking now? Like, it's going back to my body. I'm like, I talk too much with my hands. I'm now noticing this about myself.
Yeah, but why fight that?
I don't know because it's really distracted me.
You see, you're trying to keep your hands down. You're trying to
I know
control
what I'm
your
trying.
hands.
I'm doing it really good, but now not my head. See, something has to keep moving. It's got to be
Something has to keep
Something has to keep moving. If it's not my head, then I don't
It's like
need
when
it
you
in my
cut
body.
cut off an alligator's tail, it just keeps moving
Something
around.
keeps moving. Yeah, you might stop this, but then I'm going to do something else.
Right, the
Something
ears will start going.
Actually, I can't move my ears. My son can. Maybe like,
Right.
there's something. Can you move your ears? No.
No.
Okay, but you can whistle. That's a step up from me.
Move my hair. Not really.
You can move your hair. I mean, you are the floating head. I mean, you do have some magical powers going on right now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when somebody says, "Do you want to lose some weight?" I mean, this is considered excessive.
This is excessive. I mean, you're practically disappeared. You only got a little bit left of you. That's it. We got to preserve this. We can't have you totally disappear. Your face is the most important though for screen. So, I mean, for a close up, that's all we need. We just need your face. That's it. You're good. Everything else, we could
You
just
have to worry about wardrobe.
we can add that in.
Yeah.
We can just add somebody else's stunt double's body in there.
Sure.
It might not match up per se, but
Right.
you know, it keeps people guessing. What does Jeff look like underneath his disappearance wardrobe? This is magic happening right now for some people. This is magic. This is like movie magic. This is green screen. Yeah, that's how it works. Green screen. Some people don't know about green screen.
Who doesn't know about green screen?
Some people could. I don't know. Just like Bob Ross. I didn't know about Bob Ross.
Bob Ross.
I didn't know about Bob Ross. You know why? I was at a store and I was like, oh, there's a mug for like a spoof gift. And I'm like, who's Bob Ross? And this lady comes up from the store. She goes, you don't know who Bob Ross is? I'm like, oh my goodness, no, I don't know who Bob Ross is. And then somebody else comes up. So there's two now people saying, are you kidding me? Everybody knows Bob Ross. And then another person came up. I thought I was on a hidden camera.
3 people?
Yeah, they surrounded me. I was like, I don't know who Bob Ross is.
That sounds like a Kirby.
It was so weird. Yeah, it was so bizarre. And I was like, oh my, I go, now I know, I'm going to look up Bob Ross. And then I found out he was a painter. And I started watching him. And he's very, very relaxed.
It is kind of weird that you don't know who Bob
I
Ross is.
I know him now.
But
there
you
is
also
somebody.
said, instead of Dustin Hoffman, you said Dustin Hoffs or something.
So, Ross first said David. It was close. But
David
David Hoffman.
Hoffs.
I said something.
Dustin Hoff. No,
Dustin.
yeah, you said David or something.
I said something. It was a D, though. See, I was close. I was on this path of almost figuring it out. And that's why I need some friends in film to help me along. Like, no, Nicole, that's not even close. That's not even right. I'm like, well, I'm learning. I can't get any worse starting off.
No.
I can only get better.
Yeah.
You
can only go up.
Well, I could go up or at least stay above the ground. That's just Maria. Okay, she's okay. She's not really choking on anything. She just drank her water. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. She's okay. But I'm really excited to be able to connect you then also, Jeff, with the people that I do know here in the business. Because that's what it's about. It's about marketing.
In Vegas?
Well, that's all I have is Vegas.
Yeah,
that's all I got. I'm
Nicole
like, I can
Vegas.
help you. Yeah, Nicole Vegas. It was kind of catchy, huh?
Yeah.
But people, do you know what my real name is on IMDb?
I do, but I forgot.
No, he doesn't. That's
I
okay.
don't.
I'll forgive him just this
Well,
time.
you don't make it clear what your last name is.
I know. People are like, well, who are you today? I was like,
I mean, I know I've read it before, but
Nicole Butler.
Butler, okay.
Like a community server, butler, like serves, gives, does, that kind of thing. So now I'm like married into it. Nicole Butler Vegas. So if I Google do you ever Google yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I Googled myself, like, things did pop up.
Nicole Butler Davis.
Vegas.
I just did what you did with Hoffman. Yeah.
I'm rubbing off on you. That's not a good thing. I'm so sorry, John. It'll get better. But it's almost that thing. So,
Peace.
no, yeah, I'm getting the peace sign right now happening. But I'm going to tag a lot of people. I'm going to share because I want people to be able to support you.
Thank you. I do.
Yeah.
I need my rent paid.
Yeah, he needs his rent pay, so pay this man. He's very talented in a lot of different areas too, and he's fun to work with on set. Just a blast. Oh, yeah, he's doing his head moving. Jeff, do you want to give anything with last couple minutes of sharing? Plug yourself in a little bit more.
Just Instagram, The Jeff Richards, and The Jeff Richards Show on YouTube. That's about it, really.
Yeah. And then stay tuned. Check him out on IMDb page. He will be having movies come out with Mistletoe Massacre, Pay to Die, which he starred in. Awesome, phenomenal talent here. And then his shows here in Vegas that we'll also be sharing through the site, and I'll connect it. So thank you so much for being here.
Thanks,
Jeff
Nicole.
Richards.
Thank you.
All right, now we're going to pause for a second. Thank you, viewers, for staying tuned. Check out Social Media Shows Network. Maria Preza, thank you so much for having me have this show, Vegas Views. And also Spotify. Maria Preza's on Spotify. Come on, let's go. Let's support each other. Social Media Shows Network is on Spotify. So come on, I want to see my peeps supporting each other. Stay tuned for the next show next Tuesday. And I learned something really quick from my friend Bruce. See you next Tuesday means something else.